I remember something, a nice topic, just to celebrate and make life feel good. So, like when someone is acting kind of maybe sexy, but not dirty, but trashy, or maybe not casual as in laid back, but friendly, but not very nice, maybe. Like me, I was one of the people who said, I still talked to them. And then they want to know who you are and if your race qualifies. You know, they used to have a thing where only all European would be labeled as qualifying for the group with all European, except they just wanted to know which one is white, which one is like, quote, Caucasian. And then they came up with Aryan and said maybe African Americans were Aryan now and Asians weren't. If you don't have Asian, I'm not sure what happens, but I think it's connected to things like parts of Scandinavia and how they appear. And they're also valuing it for how it was white, since I found even South Asia seemed like the oldest culture I found so far. Maybe North Asia is the next oldest, I don't know. So anyway, yeah, I remember that, and I don't know much beyond that, but I know that's what I did. I still talk to these people, and I find they're okay, and usually they're like as European as most all Europeans. Come to think of it, I don't know if my dad, maybe his mom, is technically all European Caucasian, because they said maybe a little Italian. I heard it was either from southeastern Germany, maybe Switzerland or France. All I know is like Ireland is pure. Like, I don't know what else. So I don't really know what I am. Anyway. So, yeah, I guess I'll just say again, I like having the Asian personally. I guess the biggest problem is saying I'm not as good as an African or a Middle Eastern. Or I don't know exactly what else. But, so yeah, these people who act kind of rude and maybe seem to bring on a feeling of like some assertive feeling, but maybe not polite at the start. Like, but seems intelligent. Like, a lot of people didn't like it, and it never came back. Like, in the big picture. And then you're lucky if you go online, like, maybe once a year you'll see, or run into, like, someone who looks maybe Swedish or Scottish in the U.S. Usually, you know, obese, of course, but not very, very fat or anything. Not really ugly. And, and they'll be fighting with some kind of Middle Asian or something. Usually female. I don't know. I might have seen a dad with a daughter and they went home. I don't know though. I don't think anything happened. Maybe it was something else. But now you have to just look for that, and then otherwise there'll be nothing in the world. To me, it seemed like African American commercials spoke to me and nothing else. I liked seeing them, but I was mad I couldn't see anything else. Everybody knows we're not allowed to see Generation Z, for instance. And we're not allowed to do anything. Like, I'm not. Like, I go to the mall and I do all this stuff, and I run into problems. Like, say, playing violin. Like, if I didn't start soon enough, they're suggesting I could be great, so they're never going to accept me until I do it. Well, I don't think I'm going to reach that level. So, yeah, I was always nice to those people, and I was accepted. I'm always accepted by, like, these people, and then it goes away and other people are, like, fending for themselves. You know, I do read sometimes. Like, I was tired last time I looked even. Now my throat is tired. Bye for now.